Everyone has probably heard of the Humane Society. We know it as the place that rescues cats and dogs. You may even be wondering what I could possibly tell you that you don't already know. But think about it for a second. What do you really know about it? Probably not much. I myself have always loved visiting the Humane Society. My roommate and I go there just about every weekend to play with puppies and kitties. As you can see, I'm very interested in the Humane Society, which is why I actually enjoy doing all the research for this speech. Today I'm going to talk about how the Humane Society was started, about their wildlife land trust, and about the animal rescue team. First, let's talk about how it was started. Before the Humane Society was created, other organizations had to lead the way. In 1866, an organization was created in New York City. The organization's main purpose was to protect animals. It was the first of its kind, and it was called the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, also known as the ASPCA. Since there was another speech on this topic, I'm not going to go into any further detail. Just know that it paved the way for others like it. A decade passed and several other similar organizations were created. In 1877, 27 delegates from these other organizations band together to form the American Humane Association, or the AHA. Almost 80 years later, a rift arose among those members. Members were arguing over what to do with the abused animals that had no hope of being adopted. Some members wanted to turn them over to laboratories for research. Others felt that went against everything they were fighting for. These members broke off from the American Humane Association and joined the Humane Society. The Humane Society's official webpage shows that Humane Society was founded November 24, 1954. Robert J. Chenoweth was chosen to lead the new organization, and Oliver M. Evans was chosen as the Humane Society's first director. The primary goal of the Humane Society was to eliminate all of the animal cruelty throughout the world. Although they may not have reached that goal yet, the Humane Society is the nation's largest and most effective animal protection organization. Charity Navigator states that 77% of the money received is spent on program expenses. The rest is spent on administrative and fundraising expenses. Now that you know how the Humane Society was started, I'll inform you about the Wildlife Land Trust. The Humane Society doesn't want to just protect domestic animals. They want to protect all animals. Humane Society Wildlife Land Trust webpage recently stated that the land trust exists to stem the tide of habitat destruction and loss of open space that poses a significant risk to wildlife. In a 2012 article written by John Tusselman, a wildlife conservatist for the Humane Society, lists some of the most prominent threats on wildlife. These include illegal hunting, trapping, live capture for the pet trade, and lethal predator control. Although the Humane Society applauds individuals who buy land on their own and just set it aside and leave it be, in a recent article written by the president of the Wildlife Land Trust Program, it is expressed that this is only a temporary fix to the problem, and everyone must band together to protect the dwindling wildlife. Finally, let's look at the Humane Society's Animal Rescue Team. The Animal Rescue Team works with law enforcement to investigate illegal animal cruelty. The name of the team is pretty self-explanatory. They rescue abused animals. In a recent documentary made by the Humane Society, the rescue team is shown in Belmont County, Ohio, rescuing over 100 animals in just a single location. Over 60 dogs, 40 cats, 14 horses, and a number of goats and birds were all taken from this location. The sheriff of Belmont County contacted the rescue team after searching the property and noticing that every single one of the animals suffered from a variety of medical conditions and a lack of basic care. I hope you have all enjoyed my speech today and now know more about the Humane Society. Today we have gone over how it was started, their Wildlife Land Trust, and the Animal Rescue Team. Thank you for your time.